In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I turned a $2,000 investment into $41,000 in only 120 days, utilizing a risk-free sports betting strategy called arbitrage, based entirely on math and data. I know this sounds almost too good to be true, but I assure you this concept is not new. There are many successful sports bettors out there already using the arbitrage strategy, pulling in 5, 10, even 15K in profit per month. And here's exactly how they do it. Sportsbooks are in constant competition with each other, vying for your business, trying to maximize profit and balance risk, and this creates odds discrepancies in the market where these books can get completely out of sync. This is where arbitrage bettors come in, and with help from the OddsJam software, we spot these discrepancies and attack these risk-free profit opportunities. Let's open up the OddsJam software and let's look exactly how this is done. Here we have an over 4.5% ROI on a pre-match arbitrage opportunity on tonight's Lakers vs. Clippers game in the NBA. As you can see, we're going to focus on Gabe Vincent's over 1.5 rebounds at -103 on BetOnline and hedge that with Gabe Vincent's under 1.5 rebounds at +124 on DraftKings. Because this underdog or plus number is larger than the favorite or minus number, this confirms we have an arbitrage opportunity. I've manually set my recommended bet size to $150, and OddsJam's done the heavy lifting here by calculating exactly how much I should bet on each book. These arbitrage opportunities don't last forever, most last a few minutes at best, so speed is key to your success. For this reason, I suggest you use the recommended bet sizes calculated by OddsJam. It won't have a major effect on your overall profit margin, and it's not worth calculating on your own and possibly missing the opportunity altogether. I'm going to go ahead and use the one-click bet feature with DraftKings. This phenomenal feature automatically opens the ticket inside my book, so I don't have to spend extra time navigating to find and place the bet. My next step is to quickly confirm the data, and this ticket is correct. We're looking at Gabe Vincent's under 1.5 rebounds at +124, and we know OddsJam told us to bet $130 on this side of the arb. Before I move to place the other side of this arb on BetOnline, I'm going to take note of the total payout at $291.20. We want to make sure the two bets have similar payouts, which will confirm we're executing the arb correctly. We're going to go back to the OddsJam arbitrage tool and use the game button to select and open BetOnline and place the hedge. I will have to manually navigate the book here to find the bet, but as you can see, it's not hard to build efficiency and do this quickly. I navigate to the NBA, find the Lakers vs. Clippers game, locate Gabe Vincent's over 1.5 rebounds at -104, and immediately plug in the recommended bet size of $150. A good note here, you'll always place the higher bet amount on the favorite in the arbitrage opportunity. Once I insert the bet amount, you can see the total payout is $295.50, which, as we recall, is very close to the $291.20 payout on DraftKings, so we're comfortable here. I quickly return to DraftKings to ensure the market hasn't changed, and I lock in the bet without hesitation. Of course, in my infinite wisdom, I neglected to record myself locking in these bets, so I'll go ahead and place the slips here so you can see the outcome. I then return to BetOnline, repeat the process, check the odds, and bet without hesitation. Now let's do some simple math and see what our expected profit margin will be for this arb. If Gabe goes under 1.5 rebounds, I'll win my bet on DraftKings, profiting $161.20. When I subtract the loss from my hedge on BetOnline of $150, you can see my overall profit would be $11.20. Now, if Gabe goes over 1.5 rebounds, we just flip the numbers. I'll win on BetOnline and profit $145.50. We then subtract the $130 hedge from DraftKings, and my take-home pay for about 30 seconds of work comes out to $15.50. As you can see from the slips here, I was lucky enough to hit the more profitable end of this arb. And to me, this just reinforces the fact that you should be using the recommended bet sizes provided by OddsJam and be more concerned with the speed and efficiency of your arbs rather than the exact profit margin. For those of you new to arbitrage or sports betting in general, pre-match betting offers a structured, low-risk way for new users to truly understand and experience the sports betting market. In my opinion, it's crucial to the evolution of any arbitrage bettor, and it's where you'll build the fundamentals for long-term success. It's where I learned the ropes using OddsJam software, turning my first $2,000 into more than $10,000 in the first 60 days. Although arbitrage betting is a necessary and valuable starting point, you do not want to stay here too long. because you will catch scrutiny from the sports books. They use metrics like closing line value, or CLV, to track and label sharp sports bettors. Closing line value is just the difference between the odds when you place a bet and right before the market closes. For example, if you bet the Lakers to win tonight at plus 120 earlier in the day, and they close as minus 110 favorites, you've gained expected value. If you continue to beat CLV over time, it'll be tracked by the sports books, and that will lead to limits. Trust me, I know, because I caught numerous limits on sports books before the end of my second month because I didn't fully understand this concept. But don't worry, I have a solution for you, and it was something that I wish I'd integrated much earlier in my personal arbitrage journey. This solution not only significantly prolongs account health, but can more than triple your profit margins. It is the pinnacle of where you want to be as an arbitrage bettor and where you need to transition to as soon as humanly possible. This solution is live arbitrage betting. By implementing live arbitrage at the start of my third month, my profits jumped from $6,000 in November to more than $14,000 in December, all while spending less time actually placing bets using OddsJam. Live betting data, access to offshore sportsbooks, and other perks like the auto refresh function are only available through OddsJam's Platinum package, and I cannot emphasize its value enough. It is the game changer of all game changers, and the only way to unlock your true potential as an arbitrage bettor. Before we dive deep into live arbitrage, I want to go over my personal live filter settings inside OddsJam, as well as cover some key points of performance that will lead to your success. Here we are inside the OddsJam arbitrage tool, and as you can see, I've selected the live tab to the right of arbitrage bets. I've done this to ensure we're seeing the correct filter options as they pertain to live betting. I'm going to open the filter tool, and I've purposely left the filter blank here so we can go ahead and create a default from scratch. The first thing we want to do is tell the filter what books we currently have access to so we can ensure we're only seeing data we can actually attack. For this example, I'm going to select all of the books that use OddsJam's one-click bet feature: BetMGM, BetRivers, Caesars, DraftKings, ESPN Bet, and FanDuel. These books are vital to your success betting live as they enlist the speed and efficiency required in the live market. Other books I've recently had success with include SportsZeno and offshore books such as Bet105, BetOnline, Bookmaker, and Bovada, as well as MyBookie. Next, we're going to take a look at one of the most important and overlooked options in your live filter, the in-game status. My recommendation here is to only select and target games that are in stoppage. By selecting this option, you do your best to stabilize the market by attacking games that are in timeouts, commercial breaks, or games that have gone to ends of halves or quarters. Although you'll see less live arbitrage opportunities by selecting only this option in the filter, you'll see a significant increase in the number of live bets you place, and this is because you're not constantly checking on opportunities where the market moves too fast. I don't adjust the min-max odds section, so you can just leave that alone. As far as ROI percentages go, I attack any live ARB that is above 3%, so that's where I recommend you set your filter as well. The sports section is where we tell the filter what sports we're interested in betting. I can tell you I'm only interested in seeing data from major market sports, so I select baseball, basketball, football, and hockey. Other major sports you can target include soccer and tennis, but I recommend you make separate filters for each. In my experience, I don't want those data sets mixing with the major markets I target on a nightly basis, as I believe it decreases efficiency. The league section is where you tell the filter what specific league or leagues inside a particular sport you're interested in betting. Here are the leagues I target in each of the major sports mentioned previously. In football, I only target NCAA and NFL. In baseball, I target college baseball and MLB. For basketball, I'm only looking at the WNBA, NBA, as well as men's and women's college basketball. And in hockey, I'm only interested in the NHL. By sticking to these major markets, I'm doing my best to hide in the volume sportsbooks take in on a daily basis. Our goal here is to prolong account health while increasing profit over time. In the market section, I want to select all of the options because I'm interested in seeing all of the data from these markets. I have no reason, especially before limits, not to attack every market available to me. For the date range, just select today. And lastly, leave the game section blank. Although this feature is useful within the OddsJam software, it's not particularly useful in the arbitrage filter. Now that we're confident we're seeing the data we want to attack, Let's take a look at the execution of one of my live arbitrage opportunities. We're back inside the OddsJam arbitrage tool, and here we have an almost 10% ROI on a live player prop in the Bucks vs Thunder game. We're targeting Isaiah Joe over 19.5 points at plus 165 on DraftKings, and hedging with Isaiah Joe under 19.5 points at minus 110 on Bovada. The first thing I do when assessing a live opportunity is open the live odds feed by clicking almost anywhere in the data field. This allows me to confirm that the odds given by the arbitrage tool are still available on the books in question. As you can see, we still have odds of plus 165 on DraftKings and minus 110 on Bovada, so at this point, it's a race to place the bets before the market moves. Before I continue, it's vital I note the recommended bet size for each book. I don't want to waste time by coming back to the arbitrage tool to double check. For this opportunity, I note I'm placing $110 on DraftKings and $150 on Bovada. I'm immediately going to use the one-click bet feature on DraftKings and let the OddsJam software automatically open my ticket. In my opinion, you should always attack the most efficient option first. The ticket opens, and I can instantly confirm we have Isaiah Joe over 19.5 points at plus 165, matching the OddsJam data. I quickly insert the bet amount of $110 and immediately note the total payout of $291.50. Remember, we need our payouts to be close in value to ensure we're executing the ARB correctly. I race back to the OddsJam software and use the game button to open Bovada and quickly navigate to the player prop in question. Once I've confirmed the bet and odds match the OddsJam data, I immediately insert the recommended bet size of $150 and take note of the total payout, in this instance of $286.36, which is close enough to the DraftKings payout of $291.50. So now I'm ready to execute without hesitation. As fast as I can, I go back to DraftKings and ensure the market hasn't moved, and I place the bet. I don't wait for the confirmation ticket because every second matters, and I have a good track record of DraftKings accepting my bets. I then move quickly back to Bovada, see the market hasn't moved, and place the bet without hesitation. I wait for the bet to be accepted by Bovada, and then I confirm the same on DraftKings. In reality, this live ARB took me about 25 seconds to place, and that's the kind of speed and efficiency you need to be successful in the live arena. Let's do some quick math and confirm our take-home pay for that 25 seconds of work. We're going to calculate this a little differently than our pre-match example, just so you can see both methods. If Joe scores over 19.5 points, my bet on DraftKings will win, and I'll collect a total payout of $291.50. We then subtract the total amount bet on both books of $260, and we see our profit as $31.50. The same simple math applies if Joe scores under 19.5 points. I'd win on Bovada, collecting the total payout of $286.36, and subtract the total bet amount of $260 to confirm a profit of $26.36. Now take a look at this. I want you to note the projected profit given to us by the OddsJam software. $26.36 to $31.50, matched to the penny. Guys, OddsJam is truly amazing and the data is never wrong. Trust the software, learn to move without hesitation to truly unlock your potential. As you can see, your success in the live arena depends solely on your ability to quickly analyze the data and place bets. Hesitation kills and speed is everything. Trust the software and get after it. A good rule of thumb to minimize risk while you build your new skill set in live arbitrage is to start with smaller bet amounts, say $25 to $50, until you can truly build some efficiencies and understand the process. Then it'll be time to scale up and truly experience those profit margins. Next, I want to share with you how I grew my profits from $14,000 in December to more than $17,000 in January, mainly by utilizing OddsJam's promo conversion tool. We all know sportsbooks are consistently offering new account promotions in the form of bonus bets, no sweat bets, and deposit matches, and we're going to look at exactly how to take advantage of these utilizing OddsJam's promo conversion tool. In December, I was limited on Caesars, which at the time was a big moneymaker for me, especially in the live arena. To compensate for this, I had to research and open new accounts to keep profit margins up. And this is why I delved into the world of offshore books, opening several accounts with reputable books such as Bovada, MyBookie, Bookmaker, and Bet105, all of which offered some form of new account promo that I could profit from. For example, Bookmaker offered me a $400 bonus bet for opening an account. Here's exactly how I turned that $400 of funny money into more than $280 of real cash. We're going back into the OddsJam software, and all we need to do is navigate to the promo converter. At this point, we just tell the filter what book we have the promo with, and in this case, it's Bookmaker, what type of promo it is, and we're looking at a bonus bet, and the value of the promotion at $400. All we need to do now is click Convert Promo, and we'll be able to see the most profitable opportunities the market has to offer. You now have the option of searching through the data and finding the opportunity you want to attack. This can be based possibly on the profit margin, or maybe even the necessary capital it takes to place the bets. For this example, I'm going to choose to bet the money line on tonight's Mavericks vs Celtics game in the NBA. I'm going to place my $400 bonus bet at Bookmaker on the Mavericks at plus 384, and I'm going to hedge this play by placing $1,250 on the Celtics at minus 433 on ProfitX. We can already see from the data, we're going to collect an insane 71.5% on the $400 bonus bet and earn either $286 or $289 completely risk-free. OddsJam does an awesome job of visually breaking down the outcomes for you within the data field. If the Mavs win, my $400 bonus bet on Bookmaker will cash, and I'll collect $1,536. Once you subtract the hedge bet on ProfitX of $1,250, you can see a total profit of $286. Or, if the Celtics win, I'll lose my $400 of funny money on Bookmaker, which cost me absolutely nothing, and I'll collect on the hedge bet of $1,250 on ProfitX, netting me a $289 risk-free profit. Guys, these promos supply a serious boost to your initial bankroll, and there's no doubt this should be the first edge you take advantage of when you start your journey with OddsJam. Next, let's take a look at one of the more lucrative promotions offered by books, no sweat bets. Although they do require more capital to take advantage of, you will notice the difference in the profit margins. And in this example, we'll use a $1,500 no sweat promotion offered by MGM, and we'll convert it into roughly $750 of risk-free profit. Let's go back to the promo converter, and before we get started, let's make sure we're telling the software what state we're located in. I've selected Virginia since that's where I'm located, and OddsJam displays the new account promotions available to me in my region. By simply selecting the MGM promo in question, the software automatically opens the most profitable opportunities inside the promo converter tool. Let's look at taking advantage of the most profitable opportunity here in the Pacers vs Clippers game. We're betting on the point spread, where we have the Clippers at plus 4.5 at minus 320 on MyBookie, and the Pacers minus 4.5 at plus 310 on MGM. We're going to place the $1,500 no sweat bet on MGM and hedge on MyBookie for $3,890. And no matter the outcome, we're going to profit just over 50% on our $1,500 no sweat bet and pocket between $760 to $766 of risk-free profit. Let's look at the math displayed by OddsJam. If the no sweat bet of the Pacers minus 4.5 on MGM cashes, our journey is over here, and we'll collect $4,650 minus our hedge of $3,890 on MyBookie for a total profit of $760. Or, if the hedge bet on MyBookie of Clippers plus 4.5 cashes, we'll lose the $1,500 investment on MGM, but collect $1,216 from the hedge and show a current loss of $284. But keep in mind, we now have a $1,500 bonus bet on MGM because of the promotion. And all we have to do is convert that bonus using the OddsJam software at a 70% or higher return on investment, or an estimated $1,050. Once you subtract the initial loss of $284, our estimated profits come out to $766, which is exactly what the data told us from the start. Overall in January, I compiled nearly $3,000 of bonus bets and converted that into more than $2,100 of profit at an incredible 70% return on investment. It's edges like live arbitrage and promo conversions that will send your profit margins into percentages you didn't even think were possible. If you're looking for more information on exactly how to start your arbitrage journey, I have no higher recommendation than the live training sessions offered by ArbThief. Check out his X account for full details. He's often accompanied by the Arb Father, a wealth of knowledge and experience and a true pioneer in the arbitrage community. I promise you, if you attend one of these events, you will leave armed to the teeth with knowledge that will serve as your foundation for future success.